Crafters, with all these origin stories, we got a whole craftiverse going on, just like Marvel.
Oh yeah, sort of Minecraft into the craftiverse. It's corny, but I like it.
Well, looky here, we're doing a part 3, so enjoy the corn like King Cheese.
Starting us off into number 10, Nerd Creeper. The Nerd Creeper is probably the most confusing thing on this list, okay? But you know what, this is gonna need a little backstory. 3D Shareware version 1.34 is an April Fool's joke released in 2019, officially called Minecraft 3D. This version had many references to video gaming in the 90s, alright? This release is like a fork for the game at the version W1913B. And according to the developers, Minecraft 3D Shareware version 1.3.4 is an old version of Minecraft released on April 1st, 1994, of which only a handful of copies were ever made, one of which was discovered amongst all the rubble lying in the basement of Mojang's old offices. It was said to be a masterpiece of its time, featuring cutting-edge technology that won many awards, although this is all part of the joke. It's like they tried to make their own version of a creepypasta that wasn't Herobrine. In this version of Minecraft, the creeper was given an NBT tag called BD20 that would either be a 1 or a 0, because you know, binary, but this would determine, quote, whether the creeper is a nerd. That's literally it. That's what the wiki says. Nothing else. No explanation as to what that could mean or how it was handled or maybe if they even looked different. No, that's it. It was just the creeper could have been a nerd, but you wouldn't know if it was or not. Unless it asks you to play D&D, I guess, which I would do.
Coming in at number 9, the Wither. The Wither is hostile and he means business, no cap. They attack any and everything in their path, but even villains got a backstory, and so do the Withers. It all started with the beacons. We needed a way of obtaining them, and I wanted some kind of a boss fight, and I was inspired by Terraria. In the game, you always initiate a boss fight yourself, so I already knew it would be some sort of summoning, and a cult too, relating to the undead of Minecraft. The name in itself comes from the poison spell in an online role-playing game I made before joining Minecraft team, called Whispers in Akara. Working on that game is how I met Daniel and Pontus, the awesome Oxide Game Studio guys who made the Cobalt. I picked up several inspirations from Whispers in Akara. Actually, the Blaze is another one, Jurg Bergensten. That was the words from the great man, and just like that, the Wither was born. That's his words, not mine. I quoted all of him.
In an 8, Herobrine. We talked about the origin of the character when it comes to our world. However, what about the origin in the actual story itself, in the world of Minecraft? According to the original creepypasta, Herobrine was actually the spirit of Notch's dead brother who ended up possessing the game. According to the creepypasta, quote, about a month passed until I heard from my informant again. Some of the people who had encountered the mystery man had looked into the name Herobrine and found that name to be frequently used by a Swedish gamer. After some further information gathering, it was revealed to be the brother of Notch, Minecraft's developer. I personally emailed Notch and asked him if he had a brother, and it took a while, but he emailed me back a very short message. He said, I did, but he's no longer with us. So yeah, Herobrine's a dead person. Have fun!
Coming in at number 7, Alex Bryan. Alex Bryan is supposed to be the new Herobrine by Game Chap. Alex Bryan is the same as Herobrine, but uses the Alex Bryan skin instead. Alex is just Birdie in Alex's skin with white eyes, although she is only mentioned in one video and it spreads to skins. She has Herobrine's powers watered down. Due to that fact, Alex stole a mysterious potion in a dungeon after traversing with her friends. Alex then drank the potion and had wither effects for 5 seconds. After those 5 seconds, she wasn't there. Dark Alex Bryan was. Little did she know, after pretty much slaughtering her friends, Herobrine, my homie Bryan, was walking around the same cave system where he met Alex Bryan. And they first had their friendly little chatter until Herobrine says, hey, I'm the scariest creature in Minecraft. I be that guy, you know, I be that dude. Which causes Alex Bryan to nearly choke on laughter after what he said. And that's where the two lovebirds story begin, or so-called the reign of terror of our crafting worlds.
And at 6, Gene? When you kill the Ender Dragon, you get the achievement Free the End, which is normally seen as you being able to explore the end freely. However, what if it means something more? The Endermen did have to turn the same color as the Void in order to camouflage, maybe while the dragon flew around all willy-nilly, but if that's due to the fact that he is a tyrant that forced them to become his servants, there has to be something something weird going on, okay? I'm sure that the end crystals weren't there from the beginning, especially because we can make them ourselves, and even re-summon the ender dragon after we've killed it the first time. This gives me the idea that maybe the dragon wasn't there from the start, but what could Jean's origin be? Honestly, I don't even have an idea, which is what makes this so terrifying, okay? But if it is like the ancient builders and Jean did end up evolving, well, that's gonna give me some nightmares. Some Minecraft nightmares. Thanks for watching.
Midway through at number 5, the Backrooms. The Backroom mod is based on a creepypasta or an urban legend that tells us a story of a seemingly limitless maze filled with different random generated office rooms. The wall of each room are painted yellow and square ceiling lights can be seen everywhere. Now to be honest, this needs to be ported into the main game itself, alright? Having levels and puzzles that you could just get lost into, like imagine having a regular deadly mobs on each level you go through, finding the best loot in the game, and I can't say make this a final end game part, but honestly, I do like the whole style of going to the end to deal with dragons, okay? But having this in the story would be crazy as a crafter. And my favorite, and this is fully not really Minecraft related, I mean somewhat in a sense, but after seeing the Backrooms with that Haunter coming after you, I know y'all seen me do that Backrooms video before with Haunter. Bro, that is such a great animation. Look, I'm wearing Gengar around my neck, you know what I'm saying? So yes, seeing that would be amazing in the real game. I know it's a mod, but still, come on guys, you gotta be with me on this one.
And at 4, zombie virus. How could there possibly be a zombie virus, you may be asking? And you know what? I'm gonna answer it, or try to at least. Okay, this is a simple game and nobody really turns into a zombie unless it's a villager being killed by a zombie. And you know what? You would be right, unless those mobs are found in the Nether, okay? If you bring a piglin or a hoglin into the overworld from the Nether, within 30 seconds, they will have converted into their zombie variant. Why would that hint towards a zombie virus? Well, maybe they wouldn't have the immune system to fight off the virus, cause you know what? They're in a different goddamn dimension. But however, after generations, everything in our overworld is immune, unless otherwise compromised, like getting killed by a zombie, or for pigs getting hit by a lightning bolt. I mean, it doesn't make sense, and it's pretty horrifying when you think about it, knowing that the difference between us and our little green friend is that we're born a few generations later, and little green friend, by the way, means zombie. Or maybe because we didn't fight in the Great Piglin War of Minecraft Legends, okay? If you want to know more on how those can be connected, be sure you go watch our Minecraft Legends Theories video, okay? The first one, and then all the others, and then play them all on loop, just for the rest of eternity. That would be great. Thank you.
Alright, coming in at number 3, armor. We go on to think you can survive in Minecraft with the top tier armor, right? But that's not what it is, okay? That's not what I came here to tell you. Would y'all believe me if I told you even armor had a backstory? A mystery has been taken out of the game, which is nuts because people like their cosmetic goods. Plate armor was the first armor to be added in Minecraft. It was used as test armor system and it gave no protection and looked similar to iron armor, except the chest plate was shorter. Not much else is known about it aside from the plate armor was the only armor to have 2 pieces, the helmet and the chest plate. This and the studded armor, also known as the leather chain armor, was a set of armor sprites that were added to the game files during the early in-depth stages. It was planned to be a mix of chainmail and leather armor together. It was used in the in-depth version, but they are the only armor sets that were removed. Why? I do not know. Like I said, everybody likes their cosmetic goods, okay? Leather chainmail though, and just the thought about that kind of just boggles my mind. Leather and chainmail put together?
But ultimately, in at number 2, Forgotten Souls. Minecraft and Minecraft Dungeons are indeed separate games, however aspects from one game can help us in finding lore in another, okay? Take FNAF for example, something that I talk about way too goddamn much, okay? The same thing happens over there. And the souls from Minecraft Dungeons can help give us an explanation about one of Minecraft's deadliest mobs, the Vex. The Vex can be summoned by the Evoker, an Illager variant that only spawns in woodland mansions during a raid, but the Vexes were always a mystery. We didn't quite know what they were, until we figured out that they're actually most likely souls like what we can collect in Minecraft Dungeons. The Evokers, I mean, literally have control over life and death. I mean, they carry around totems of undying, for God's sakes, something that they were searching for and then probably got banished for, and they can do it. They have the technology, they have the knowledge. It's showcased within the Vex, and those Vex are crazy OP when they're carrying an axe, okay? It's very concerning that these can just be summoned at will and then they can just absolutely wreck you and they're like nearly impossible to hit. But you know what? Where do these souls come from? I don't know. Are they dead villagers? Dead players? Is it just Herobrine? I don't know. It's Horcruxes, okay? Emphasis on the crux.
Finally, at number 1, the Wardens Cabin. Your best bet to locate the Wardens Cabin is to dig down and find a cave that ventures below ground level. There is no other rhyme or reason to the biome spawn location, or to be honest, I don't know why you'd be so insane in the membrane, but if you're noticing a lot of these deep slate blocks in your cave that you're exploring, you're most likely near the deep dark biome. And if you can't find it, you can search for the nearest one by typing in /locate biome Minecraft deep_dark. into the chat. It's pretty easy, right? This will give you the coordinates of the closest one. Then all you have to do is locate it and explore. Be careful though, the warden is the only mob that will spawn in that area, but players will also find in the ancient cities the deep dark. In these ruins you will find rare and valuable loot that will make venturing to this corner of the map worth your while. But here's where lies the warden's cabin, because he needs a place to sleep when he ain't summoned. A small abandoned house-like structure composed primarily of a stripped oak logs and cobblestone with barrels, blast furnace, and several cobwebs. It's like this man had spiders he never really cleaned out, like, you know, dust them webs out, buddy. It was also shown being partially exposed from one side of a cave wall, and it was lit up with candle. Whether or not this place has loot or is for you to find out. I will not ruin this surprise, but if the warden catches you, it's a wrap. He may be blind, but he ain't dumb. I will say that again, he may be blind, but he ain't dumb.
That's all the time we have for today.
Thank you for watching until the end.
Okay, if you did, comment banana doodle in the comments. Don't tell anyone else why, don't question it, just do it.
Banana doodle. Do it. We want to know who's the real crafting crew is, right?
Yes, indeed.
I've been crafting Jay.
And I have been and shall remain Connor Monroe. We're done.
And we shall see you in another
video. Oh. Yeah. My poop is terrifying.
Bro. No.
What? It's better than peas.
Get that boy some milk.
I don't think that would help.
Milk.
I don't think that would help.
It'll pass.
I would need Andrew's pills.
Oh God.
Jay definitely should have got Herobrine.
Why? You like?
Always have Herobrine.
You like? The one time I don't get Herobrine, right? See what happens? It's my homie right there. I'm wearing Gengar around my chest. Like, you know what I'm saying? I said chest. I meant to say neck.
A chest necklace?
I got a chestless. A chest. No, straight up. We got chestless out here. That's a chest and a necklace put together.
My chest, my neck, my...
Never again, Connor.
Can I will sing the whole song and then throw WAP in there too, alright?